What do you guys think about those revolvers?
They're pretty slick.
Let's find out.
They look good, don't they?
Yeah, they feel great too.
That is the lightest trigger I've ever felt on something.
Really?
That is insane.
And the hammer drop it's not like a big clunk. It's just...
Yeah.
They seem kind of old school Smith & Wesson to me, in a way. What do you guys think?
I actually don't know. I haven't handled too many of the Smith & Wesson revolvers, but I know I like this one.
6-shot. This is the MR73. We're in the Beretta booth. These are just some show goers because I know I can trust them for their opinion.
Yeah,
I love the bluing on
Trying to
that.
make me spend money.
Would you like to have one of those?
I actually would, yeah. I'm not usually a revolver guy.
Yeah. Does it have the price on there or no?
I don't believe it does.
I'm sure it's expensive.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
You got 4-inch, 6-inch barreled versions,
I can't believe
6-shot, 37 ounces. I'm A-okay with that because this is an old school traditional revolver. Nice. Did you guys go check out the revolvers by chance at the Smith & Wesson booth?
We haven't been there yet, no.
Okay. Their classic series, if and when they're in stock, is actually pretty excellent. But one thing I don't like is they use a barrel liner. So you have like a shroud and then they put a stainless steel barrel liner in it. Can you pull one of those out and see if that's a barrel liner or a milled barrel? Look in the front of it. Yeah, like there.
That's milled.
So it does look like it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It doesn't look like an insert in there, which is a bonus. They do it for manufacturing ease because it's less
cheaper.
money. Yeah. But that's a good looking gun too. Good looking gun. I like it. Are you guys into shotguns at all?
Me personally, not really.
I do a lot of bird hunting, so yeah.
Just hunting shotguns, but not tactical defensive shotguns?
I mean, of course I am, but just not as much.
Right on.
Yeah.
You're from St. George, Utah?
Yeah.
Right on, bro. Both you guys?
Yep.
Are you buddies?
Yep.
Representing who?
HSL
Ammunition.
ammunition.
Oh, cool. What do you guys do? Go ahead, plug it. Free publicity.
Remanufacture ammunition, mostly remanufactured. We do have new ammunition as well. Right now, just for rifle 223 and 300 blackout. We also do 9, 40, 45, 38, 357. But we are going to be moving to a better facility here soon. We are going to be making 308 in training and match grade. Some other options we're looking at as well.
Look at how polished he was with that answer, dude. It's almost like he said it before. Do you want to supply ammunition to the Nutnfancy project? Do you know who I am?
Are you Nutnfancy?
Yeah, dude.
I haven't watched your videos in a while. I watched your videos a while ago. I haven't watched them recently. Holy shit, I didn't recognize you.
Yeah, dude.
That's
I love
awesome.
that you didn't recognize me.
Yeah.
You're a Utah company, so let's get together. HSL could supply ammo to the TMP.
Yeah, we'll talk to our owner about it. I'm sure he'd be interested for sure.
I don't go through that many rounds. It's just like $6,000 a month. I'm totally kidding. It's not that at all. Yeah, so I'll get your card. We'll see what's up. So come over here. Let's look at this wall together. I want to get you guys' opinion on these shotguns. So I'm going to show you the 1301 Tactical Shotgun Series. So previously reviewed. This guy right here has good taste because he's taking photos of it. Well done, sir. Excuse us. What do you think about these machines? Pull one off the wall, non-suppress, and shoulder it. This one right here.
So you're more familiar with them than I am.
Now the reason I'm using these guys because I looked in the Beretta booth and everybody looked pretty dull. I couldn't find anybody that I wanted to do the booth review with, so you guys win.
Sweet.
There you go.
Right away.
Shoulder that sucker. Look how fast that is.
It's lightweight. The ghost ring, keep sight.
Yep.
Action feels smooth.
Now that's a shorter barrel version, so I think that's B6+1. But it's really quick into action and it adapts to high loads, big loads.
I would enjoy using this for grouse hunting and you're in the pine trees. Everything's a bit closer. A bit more easier to move around than a 26-inch barrel. Yeah, it's pretty light if you want to check it out.
Now, do you guys care about coatings or you think it's dumb? So see how that's coated tan, or would you just rather have a black version?
I mean, I like tan. It looks cool.
Like desert tan, everything.
I do too.
Yeah, that's just
I do
me.
too. It's
Yeah.
cool. Well, also in the desert, like where we operate in TMP, it gets so freaking hot in the summer.
Yeah.
A tan coated gun remains cooler. It's a real thing.
For sure.
It's a real thing. How's the sights on those?
I like the ghost ring peep sights. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, those are pretty good.
It's a lot lower than I'm used to shooting ARs. But
Yeah.
Still.
I think ideally you put a red dot reflex sight on top of that unit, and then you're good to go. Notice that the gate's wide open, real easy to load. Great big charging handle. It has a great trigger. Look at how oversized the safety is. These are all kind of competition focused features, but they're put on a tactical gun. Action release is nice and big. Everything's like for fast speed action. John Wick would love that gun.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
Price on those is only $400. That's amazing, really.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Yeah.
We wish. No, it's way more than that. It's a lot. Here's the thing about Beretta is that there are some great Turkish shotguns on the showroom floor. They're every bit as good as these. So it makes me wonder if Beretta's going to, and others like Benelli, if they're going to keep holding their own against the competition, which is much less expensive and probably just as good. So, depending on which gun. Go watch my thesis review and you'll see exactly what we're talking about. Do you like that suppressor on there?
You know, I've never handled a suppressed shotgun, but the reset on that trigger is pretty clean too.
It's clean, isn't it, dude?
That's short and it's crisp.
Now the thing you get with if you get a Beretta is you get reputation and service. So it's long established in law enforcement circles, competition circles. I actually like that.
Yeah.
That shot shell holder I like, but here's the deal though. You don't want to leave shells in it because
Stretch them out.
Yeah.
But,
But it's super cheap, easy to remove when you put it back in the safe on like a side saddle.
Yeah, you don't want
or
it.
Arizona Custom.
And it's out, and then you want
Yes,
it,
sir.
it's back on.
Which variation would you choose between these two walls or these two racks of shotguns? So I'm going to ask you and I'm going to ask you. So you can have one of the shotguns, so including these over here. So I'm going to give you about 10 seconds to ponder and then you have to tell me your answer. You can only choose one.
Well, I like pistol grips.
Between that one and that one.
Yeah.
Remember, you got these over here too.
Yeah, we haven't
You got a
handled
cool
these too
camouflage version right here. Now this is a different gun. That's a 13-1. That's an A300. They have different gas systems, as I recollect. Both are highly proven, though. I haven't reviewed the A300 yet, but I want to. And you can have it as it comes off the wall. So everything that's on there, you can have it. Whether it's a suppressor, red dot, whatever.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with the suppressor.
Nice, dude. So you're okay with that stock right there?
I actually prefer. Actually, this one's not
Traditional
collapsible.
stock?
I don't really like traditional stocks as much. Usually they have too much length of pull for me personally, but maybe that's because I'm not a super tall guy.
Okay, so you like a
But-
shorter length of pull.
Just like that. Great. The suppressor's pretty light.
Are you
too,
sticking with
makes
your
that.
choice?
Yep. I'm gonna go with this one.
You could easily swap out the stock on that too, right? So it
you
comes
could,
with
yeah.
that one, and you can just put a traditional stock, you know, something like this if you want.
I do like that this mounts a what's SRO here.
Is that a Seymour? I can't tell what brand that is.
That's a
Oh, it's Tridge.
Trijicon.
Tridge. That's a nice sight right there. Expensive sight. I would
Usually
ballpark that
Trijicon
at
is.
600 SRO.
That stock looks like it folds.
It does actually.
It does.
Once I figure out the mechanism to do that.
While he's figuring that out, what's your choice?
Well, I know the A300s are like $1,000. So they're
Out of all these shotguns, you get one.
if I could just grab one, it'd probably be the same one.
Same one.
Yeah.
I think you guys are choosing well because you're getting more kit on this one. You're getting a Tridge sight. That suppressor's super expensive. Yeah, I think you've chosen well. I would probably go with that one too because I can swap that stock out no problem. You're still working on how to hold up.
Not the sharpest spoon
Okay.
there is.
Hold this. Here, Miss Nutnfancy, you film. Hold the mic too. Here, we'll do this right here. See if I can figure this out. This is kind of like a,
There it is.
Oh, okay.
like that. There you go.
Clearly the equipment's smarter than I am.
It's okay. It's okay. I bet you'd leave that stock on there, wouldn't you?
Probably, yeah.
Just to impress the girls because it's so freaking cool.
Probably.
Yeah,
I
buddy.
like that.
You could kick some ass with that thing. The only thing I would say about that system is that it's lacking rounds. So capacity-wise, I have to remember, but I think it's just like 6+1 is all.
I mean, they have
Yeah,
the
there's
Max
kinda-
Saver on there, and then you can get a side caddy as well.
John Wick loves that stuff right there.
Yeah.
Taught by Turan Tactical how to do that.
Those Max Savers are
Yeah.
sweet. I've actually been wanting to get one of those match savers for dove hunting.
You could actually effectively suppress it. I've seen it before, but I didn't think it was something that was common use.
Okay, let's go over to this wall. You guys are doing good. Congratulations. You just have a free 13-in-1 tactical Mod 2 FDE PG with all the accessories.
Throw it in my backpack.
How about these? Sakos. The storage Sako product. Those are super accurate rifles and they're super expensive. Do you like them?
I have not done very much long-range precision shooting personally.
What if you had one of those in 338 Lapua? Would you ever go out and shoot it?
Absolutely.
Good answer. You have 5 seconds to decide which gun of those you choose and take home free, no cost.
Oh, FDE, obviously. You gotta go top one.
Pull that one down. What caliber is that one in? I know it's big. Might be 338. Look on the side.
Let's see.
I love how they don't
338.
like 338 Lapua. There you go.
Comes with a 30 MOA
That's a
base
machine
right
right
from the
there,
factory.
dude.
It's a long suppressor too.
Now, I have not reviewed the TRG per se. I've talked about it as a competitive option. That is an excellent, excellent rifle. Fully enclosed action, super stiff, great trigger, awesome track record too with both military and law enforcement users. The TRG is legit, and this looks like the latest version. That's a TRG M10 he's looking at. I don't know all the details on it, not frosty enough, but I'll tell you what, it's a machine. That's heavy too, isn't it though?
This is a unit right here.
Yeah, throw that on your
It's got a can on it too, like a huge 338 Lapua suppressor on it.
It's like that has a 30 MOA base built into it already.
Yeah, that's probably about right.
Feel that thing.
It's a machine, dude.
Ooh, yeah. Looks magazine fed as well.
Probably a proprietary Sako mag.
I'd imagine so.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's. You're not gonna be holding that up by the shoulder for very long.
You're not going to shoot, move, and communicate with that thing.
Okay, you guys are doing pretty good. We lost a little momentum on the bolt actions. We're going to pick it up over here. Let's go over to the semi-autos and give me your opinions on some of their guns. Okay, how about these? The APX. Do you like these right here? These guns right here.
No, I was actually. I almost bought one of these a couple years ago. I mean, it's almost a full-size frame, it seems, but it's like compact enough where it's not super uncomfortable to carry.
It's like a Glock with better.
Right.
Look, how about the thickness? Is it chunky to you?
It is a
Seems
bit
chunky,
thick.
doesn't
It actually feels
Compacted
pretty thin.
ain't. The APX1 carry I reviewed, and I got to tell you, it shot way better than I thought it would. I actually hated it when I brought it out of the box. I don't see one here on the rack. I have not shot this variation. I can tell you right now that these guns right here are not selling.
I can see why. The thickness it's a bit above average, but
It's chunky.
but it's short.
Right. What does it offer the market that the market doesn't have a ton of already? It's kind
Right,
of
it's
thick,
just a polymer
bulky.
striker fire. Yeah.
I'm not saying it's not competent. It is competent. But I think in terms of the competition, whatever you want to say, SAR USA, Springfield, Smith & Wesson, what they're doing, Glock, it loses out a little bit. It's just not special enough.
They're just trying to get
A
their
little thick for a appendix carry, I think.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Quite a bit.
What's your carry piece, by the way?
We both carry 320s, so
Oh, dude, you want to talk
Yeah.
about thickness? Seriously?
Yeah.
Which variation of 320 you carry?
M18.
Not the full size?
It's
Or do you have a compact?
it's the compact slide. Yeah.
Okay, grip
Full size frame, but it's a compact slide.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
So you guys go that route too.
Yeah. So I mean,
Longer
carrying,
grip, shorter slide.
Yes. Yes.
Gotcha. That's popular,
that way.
and you
Yeah.
guys like it that way.
Get
What do
a
you
lot more
like?
of
Just
your
a full size grip?
I do. You can get a lot more of your hand on it. As far as barrel length goes, the velocity is not going to change terribly much between the full size and compact.
Okay.
You're not going to be digging into yourself with the appendix carry.
Yeah.
But on top of the fact that more for me, you can get more of your hand on it for recoil mitigation.
And the longer grip doesn't bump into you too much. You guys don't mind that?
No, not at all. Yeah. I mean, I'm just used to it at this point. It depends on the person, honestly. But I don't mind. I'd prefer to have as big as a gun I can comfortably carry.
Yeah.
Just as much friction on, the gun, recoil mitigation and whatnot.
Okay, so this is going to be about the same thickness. And once again, I want to say these guns, I know they're accurate, I know they're reliable. It's just that for whatever reason, the market hasn't really attached to the APX. Kind of like FN's 509. The 509 is an outstanding pistol, but for whatever reason, it has not really captured the imagination of the pistol buying public. And maybe I test and let me know in comment, dudes, if you want me to get a hold of an APX A1, and I can tell you how wrong I was on the gun. Now, I know you guys are going to love this. Am I right?
M9A4.
Yeah.
Why do you see? Why do you love just second cool is what I call it in the project. It's just freaking cool, right?
Right.
See, look at the difference, dudes. Especially the FDE, great coloration. They made it optics ready, did a cut on it. This is basically an M9. And it includes all the M9's awesomeness, including its 33-ounce weight.
You know, I prefer the 92 because of the frame-mounted decocker and safety.
Oh, interesting.
Because it's safe when I present,
Good.
it feels more natural to
Okay.
flick the safety down than up on the M9A4.
What do you think about those suppressor sights on that bad boy?
They're like really tall and thin.
Yeah, so it's ready for a can, that's why.
Yeah.
I got to tell you, for my 2 cents, I would take any of these pistols right here. They're all
for sure.
excellent. I know they're going to shoot well. I know they're accurate. I know they're reliable. And I know they're not the lightest weight guns out there. I wouldn't own it for that. I would own it just for second cool. Because I have two M9s, well, 92s, police trade-ins, and I freaking love them.
I mean, they're iconic. Like just the outline of them, it's just, and they just feel so nice.
Okay, I want to point something out to the viewer right here. So look at how young these guys are. How old are you?
I'm 23.
You're young. How old are you?
I'm 21.
These are young dudes, and look, they already know about the M9 lineage, its history, and look at what they gravitated to. That is really interesting, because these guns were in operation with the U.S. military long before you guys were even born, and yet you know about them. How is that?
We both use them in the military.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're both ex-military.
Yeah.
So you guys weren't with the M18, you had the M9s in.
So, well, we currently have, I have the M17 because I'm Army. They went with the M18.
Yeah, I was in the Marine Corps, got the M18s. They just switched to them right before I got out. So I didn't really get to play with them much while I was on active duty. But I got one when I got out, and I love it. But the M9 is like, it's got a long history of being effective.
Yes.
Durable. We were just a couple minutes ago joking about how the ones that we got issued were kind of shitty because they've been battered for 20 years.
You got to maintain it. The armor's got to do its job.
Yeah, but with hundreds of thousands of rounds through it and people not maintaining it well enough, it's like, a lot of people who served with the M9, they don't like them because of that reason. But if they came and picked up one of these, I can guarantee you they would love it.
Like it a lot more.
Yeah.
I'm more impressed with you guys than I thought I would be. You guys are veterans. I would have never figured that. How long did you serve then?
Just 4 years, yeah.
Well, good for you, though. You got in, got your T-shirt, and got the hell
I'm
out.
going on 4 years right now. I'm a reservist.
Oh,
I'm
nice.
stationed at Fort Couch.
What's your MOSs?
I'm a mechanic. He is a machinist.
I was a tank mechanic in the Marine Corps before they got rid of them, and
Freaking awesome,
and then
Jerry.
they lat moved me to a machinist.
Awesome. So, again, gravitating towards an awesome product. Let's make our way around here. We're almost done, then I'm going to cut you guys loose. Are you ready for internet fame?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
sure.
yeah.
Okay, we're going to have about 500 people watch this video, and that's about it. Oh, let's go check this out. I don't know anything about this. This is PMX.
Looks like they're PCC.
Okay, so this is a good opportunity to talk about PCCs. Do you guys own any?
I personally don't.
No, I don't.
If you go to war and you've got a whole horde of zombies coming towards you, do you want an AR-15 with 15 mags or a PCC with 15 mags?
Probably an AR-15.
AR-15.
Nicely said.
Definitely rifle caliber.
Yeah.
I think PCCs are mostly for range work, playing around, maybe for some home defense situations. And also, I've had my viewers educate me, my donors, they said in the state of California, they look much more favorably on a PCC for home defense than they would an AR-15.
I can see that.
I mean,
Yeah.
they've got their time and place.
Okay, pick that up and check it out, Jared. Tell me what you think. If it sucks, say so. It's got no brace on it, of course.
It's all polymer, it seems. So
Yeah.
lower, upper polymer. It seems heavy for being polymer. This bolt just It's a big, heavy.
Just go ahead and say it. On first impression, you hate it.
I don't hate it, but I probably wouldn't buy it.
Yeah. I mean, if you're going to get it without a brace, what's the purpose? Ryan, right?
Yeah. There really isn't one.
What's the purpose? I mean, you might as well just run a pistol. Why not run a 92 with a 30-round mag in it?
Probably if you want a range blaster that has diminished capabilities, I guess. Otherwise, I'm not sure.
Yeah, with no brace or
magazine too.
Right, not Glock mags.
Now, don't hold me to this impromptu impression on the PMX dudes. And if you guys want a review, I might try to get one. But my initial first impression is it's nothing special. It's not really bringing anything to the market that's amazing. I mean, just going up to CZ Scorpion, from just looking at it, it's going to lose pretty hard.
It feels kind of cheap.
There you go. There you go. This is why I'm getting genuine people in the booth. Genuine people. Where's their tack carbine? Let's walk around here and see if we can see one. I wonder if they're still making it. I hope they are. Beretta booth review by attendees. Thank you very much. Oh, let me ask you about this, guys. So they're still making their Tomcat. So
I actually don't know much about it.
32 ACP Tomcat. I've had requests for me to review this, and I don't want to do it. Not that the Tomcat isn't awesome, but I think it's just an old design. It's chunky and heavier than Kurt offerings, kind of like a Keltec, not Keltec. Well, yeah, P3AT, but the Ruger LCP2 Max, for instance.
My palm just wants to go over like the beaver tail.
Who said they wanted the grip to fill their hands? Was that you, Jerry?
That was me.
Okay, Ryan said it. Yeah. So you're not quite getting that with that, right?
No, I just don't see where you'd want to carry that. Well, I think so.
Let's be fair to the product, though. To be fair, it is a very well-made product, and I think it's pretty darn reliable. But if I'm going to be carrying this amount of weight and this amount of bulk, I'll be carrying a 380, not a 32 ACP.
Yeah, I mean, even modern day, you still have options like the 365 X and XL, or even the macro now, which are light but also can hold a ton of
So a little bit more weight, a little more bulk, you up to a 9mm.
Macro, slightly large. I mean, this has got a weird compensator on it, but
they're just doing everything they can to make it appealing to the market.
The macro is slightly larger.
Yeah,
but you get 15 plus 1? 17 plus 1 on the macro, and it's 9. And yeah, this would be like a fun toy to take to the range. You
give me free ammo from your company, I'll shoot it all day long.
I don't think we make 32 ACP.
It's a strange caliber these days. It's hard to find, and it's expensive when you do find it. Do you guys have red dots on your guns?
Yes.
We do, yep. Yeah.
So once again, proving that the market loves red dots, and you have it on your carry gun?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Are you good with it?
I like to think so.
If I put you at 7 yards and shot with you, could you hit every round? I'm not saying rapid fire, but taking your time kind of within probably a 2-inch circle.
Most likely.
Good answer.
Definitely. I'd actually be better with a red dot than I would with irons. I know that for sure.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, really?
I prefer a red dot over irons. Everything I have.
What red dots you guys running?
So I run a Hollison 509T because I like.
Yes, I love Hollisons, dude.
I like enclosed emitters. I'm going to be moving to an M&P 2.0 with a Trijicon RCR because I want something American made.
Yeah.
But everything I have has a red dot. I personally prefer red dots. I know I'm better with a red dot, and I think if somebody doesn't like a red dot and prefers irons, they just haven't spent enough time on a red dot yet.
You do have to spend time and get used to the red dot that you've put on. Each one's a little bit different. Same with you. What are you running?
I run a Leupold Delta Point Pro.
Love Delta Points. I've shot them a lot. They're fantastic.
I wish the one that I had was reflex. It's not, sadly, but yeah. But I enjoy it a lot. It does take some time to get used to. I just got it, let's see, like 6 months ago. Before that, I'd never shot red dot on a pistol. So it did take time to get used to. But now that I am used to it, it's like, well, night and day.
Cool.
I would much rather have a red dot.
Okay, so bottom line it for me on the Tomcat. We're going to rate it 0 to 5 stars. Go, Jerry.
I'd say
there's no Beretta rep, so keep it real.
I'd say 5 just for...
5 is like amazing.
Oh, 0 to 5.
0 is like shit.
Okay. I'd say like 2 then. I was going on a scale of 1 to 10, sorry.
Okay.
I think for a range toy, 4.
Overall.
Overall.
Every purpose, you got to give it a star rating.
I don't think it has a reason for existence personally.
I love it. So
I
what's
mean,
your rating?
Probably a 2. I'll 2. Yeah, we'll
That's
go
generous from Ryan. Okay, follow me. Couple other variations of 92 here. Let me show you a gun that you guys would never think is awesome, and I just got done testing this. Watch for my review, TMPers. The ADX Cheetah.
We were talking about this.
Dude, it is freaking awesome.
We were saying we would not mind, even though it's 380, a bit anemic.
Yes, that's a version that I tested right there.
Right, it's 380, but we were both saying like this would be a sweet, like it wouldn't. It's small,
Dude.
Small enough to carry, but it's big enough to get a good purchase on it.
So the original Cheetah, if I'm not mistaken, was born in Europe because the 380 was not considered a military caliber. And don't quote me on this, team peers, I could be wrong. But that's where it came about. So people are like, why would you have a double stack 380? It was for other countries where they could have that.
Makes sense.
But in a 9mm Parabellum, they couldn't have it. So it has survived. They actually brought this back. It's been discontinued and brought back. Accurate, reliable, and it will put a huge smile on your face shooting.
Oh, I imagine.
It's like a shrunk down 90. That's all it is. It's a shrunk down 92. I hope this gun sells. I really do. What's going to hold it back is the caliber 380 is expensive. Now, only if there was like an ammunition company in St. George that could be reloading 380. The name's coming to me. Oh yeah, HSL. HSL, maybe one day.
So fun.
Yeah, but anyways, I want to give that gun some love because it is amazing. Also, this one, I picked that up. Tell me what you think, Jerry. I know you're gonna hate it.
Yeah, I've seen these.
You freaking hate it, don't you?
It's like it looks like a high point.
It does look like a high point. It's so ugly. But here's the thing: the PX Storm is one of those sleepers. It is a great gun, and it's a rotating bolt. That's not a standard. Yeah, look at the bolt how it rotates.
Yeah.
That is a great gun. And the market, it's an old gun. It's dated. It's kind of bulky, not the lightest out there, but fun to shoot, comfortable, accurate, 100% reliable. I was amazed. And I got a used one that had like thousands and thousands of rounds through it.
Right.
I would own a PX4. I really would. And I think the one I tested was in 40. I'm going back a ways. I think it was a 40 cal.
Yeah.
Still in the market, the PX4 Storm, and I'm glad that it is.
I mean, it feels comfortable. Like
I know you're just being nice, Jerry, and I appreciate it. You hate it, just say so.
Feel
It's
comfortable.
okay to say you absolutely loathe that gun.
I just don't like the look of it.
It's ugly.
It is, but I mean,
Hold up. So he's saying, Ryan, that the looks of a gun are important? What the hell?
I prefer to have both if I can, functionality and looks, but
Just like a woman.
I don't think. I mean, it might function great, but
It's ugly. I'll give you that. It's ugly.
To take it out to the range. So, like, hey guys, look at this.
They're going to ask you, so did the unemployment check come this month? Rate it 0 to 5. Quickly.
I'd say a 3.
Whoa, much higher than I thought. Ryan.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with 3 as well.
Whoa, okay. Is it because I influenced you at all?
Probably a little bit.
Okay.
Maybe a little bit.
Well, let me tell you, I'm being dead serious. This gun is, as far as capabilities, first cool, it is legit good.
I mean, these look a bit more modern and high speed over here with these red
Yeah,
dots. And
this one right here.
grips.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they've got optics ready version right here.
Those look a bit better. This one looks kind of looks like 20 years old.
And you know what? It's funny you say that because that's been out, the so-called compact. It's been out a very long time.
Yeah.
And it was their attempt to try to get sales in the compact it ain't market. But it's longer than 20 years. It's like 25 years ago when companies were just starting to get on the trend.
Yeah.
All right, we're almost done. Do you got to go anywhere? Is your boss wondering where the hell you are?
Just floating around.
Probably is. Okay, let's go look at this wall and then we'll end it. It's a nice bolt gun setup. I'm not prepped to really talk in depth about this one. This is a BXR1, and I don't know much about it at all, but it's a Beretta, so I suspect it's going to have a hammer forged barrel. It's going to be accurate and reliable. Do you guys like this gun or do you hate it? And I know you guys aren't really bolt gun guys, are you?
Not really, no. Just mostly ARs for me.
The only experience I have with bolt guns is elk hunting, which a magazine-fed bolt gun
Doesn't serve a purpose.
not really for
If you can't get that elk down in 2 rounds, something's wrong with you.
Really,
one, you suck for marksmanship, or 2, you've chosen the wrong caliber, or 3, you're shooting too far away. Yeah, that's a straight. It might be a straight pull. So push it straight forward. Undo your mag. Not in the mag, but the safety. Do you know what the hell you're doing?
No, I've never handled this gun.
I don't know anything about that gun. I don't. It looks like a straight pull. Yeah, demo. Here we have a Beretta dude coming and rescue us in this awful review.
I want to pick up one that's a little bit more standard version for us.
What's your name?
My name's Caleb.
Caleb.
I'm the rifle product manager for Beretta USA.
There you go. We've been both saying good things and bad things about your products. Are you okay with that?
Yeah, I mean, that happens, right?
A lot of good things. Have I not been talking them up a little bit?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
There you go. Thanks for backing me up, boys.
The good and the bad, so yeah, it's good feedback from you guys.
Mostly good.
All right, well,
Mostly, I was just talking really highly of the Cheetah.
Okay.
That thing is amazing.
That's a cool little
I
gun.
just tested it. It just put a smile on my face. I loved it. Yeah.
It's a good shooting little gun.
Okay, talk to us, Caleb. Thanks for coming over, by the way.
You bet. So this is our new Beretta hunting rifle. It's the first time Beretta's ever come out with a hunting rifle. This is probably the 70s or the 80s.
Talk real loud, bro.
First time in the U.S. So
Yes, sir.
this is a straight pull action. So traditional 2-motion bolt, straight back, straight forward. Not your up, back, forward, down, or some of your other straight pulls have a kind of a cam mechanism that you kind of got to open up. Just straight back, straight forward, super fast. 3-position safety, so it's on fire here. I can put it all the way back, locks my bolt back, locks the firing pin, move it up a little bit. I can unload and unload, reload, firing pin still blocked. So it's a cool little feature most guns don't have. 5-round detachable magazine in high-vis orange.
I love the color.
If you've ever sat in a
great color
stand and dropped one on the floor like you can't find it and you're looking around, or if you search around your backpack at the bottom of your safe. So
same color as my favorite Skittle.
there we go. Favorite Skittles. Not the yellow is my favorite. So
Do you have bigger mag? Well, you do, because I see one right there.
yeah, we'll have 5 rounds as standard, 10 rounds as an accessory. This is a 5-round mag, even in your Magnum caliber, so you're not dropping around for those large cartridges. Over here is
Are they proprietary, Caleb?
they are proprietary
Okay.
mags. They are proprietary
Gotcha.
mags. Over here, we've got an adapter.
That's what I was looking at, because that's a PMag.
It is. We'll sell this as an accessory. The top little piece
Oh,
is an
I love
adapter.
that.
You drop that on top of the European mags, and you can run those in your 308 cases.
That is a huge plus right there. What's your biggest caliber on a straight pull? Because that typically has been a limiting factor in traditional straight pulls for chamber pressure.
Yep. So 300 Win Mag for us right now, and then you'll see some calibers in the future coming out.
That's pretty good.
This is tested extensively with 300 Win Mag just as a safety mechanism before they did anything else. That was the first caliber that we released. The other really cool thing about this rifle is it's ambidextrous. I can switch this bolt from right hand to left hand. I can switch the ejection side from right to left without any tools.
Are you guys right-handed?
Right hand.
Okay, you're on the right
Right.
team. Well done.
Yeah.
Just saying, guys.
Yeah, there's the 9% of the folks out there,
Yeah.
the weird people I like to say, but my son is one of those. So I'm right-handed, my son's
It
left-handed.
happens. One of my crew members, Jardines, he's a left-handed dude.
Yep. So press this little bolt down. This bolt body slides right out.
Sick.
Rotate that around 180 degrees.
Shut up.
And now I'm changing the ejection side.
Look at the excuse me. Look at the locking lugs on that, dudes.
Yeah, so an eight locking lugs in your standard calibers, your Magnum's going to have 16. So where most straight pulls rely on tension of a ball bearing or a spring to kind of lock into place once it goes in the battery, this is taking technology from an AR platform that's been around for 40 years. That
And
just
yeah,
rotates
look
right
at the
in.
extractor on that. That's an M16 style extractor. You got your ejector right here. What is this, stainless steel then? Or is it boron coated, nickel boron?
I think it's boron, but
Okay.
don't quote me on
What do
that.
you think it is? Just pick one.
I don't know.
Just say nickel boron.
Nickel boron.
Well done, Jared.
There we go. So to pull that bolt body out, rotate that around, take a stick or a bullet or a pen or whatever you got, press this little D10 in.
Oh, that
move
is
this
so
around.
slick, dude.
I'm coming around the left
Sorry,
side.
guys. Wow.
So officially switched over to a left-handed bolt. Drop this back in, same way. This is that rotating cam mechanism. As that
Dude,
that
that's
bolt goes
cool.
in the battery, it rotates. So you're relying on shear to tear that across, and you have to shear 8 lugs. So very, very safe mechanism. Tested to NATO standards. Italy tested the piss out of this thing.
I will predict that's going to be a good market seller for you.
Yeah, we hope so.
Because
We hope so.
I don't know the showroom floor. I haven't really gone to that many booths because I do in-depth reviews.
Yep.
But I don't know of any bolt gun that's that easy to swap over.
There's not one. not one.
Because you have a traditional bolt mechanism that you have to lift. It doesn't swap over.
Right.
It's dedicated right or left.
Yep.
And this is a straight pull, easily swapped over.
Yep.
Dude, that's sick. And I told these guys, vouch for me, dude, seriously, vouch for me, that it's going to be accurate. Hammer forged barrel.
Cold hammer forged barrel. And
Told
what's
you.
unique about the Beretta and the way we're making this, the chamber and the barrel are cold hammer forged together. So we're guaranteeing that concentricity right out of the machine that's cold hammer forged in this. Where traditionally, you're cold hammer forging the barrel and you're machining out the action, you're threading that on. We're cold hammer forging both of those together.
Oops,
So
it's not filming well. Okay, I'm going to push back a little bit. So one thing that I wonder if people would say is that since this extends over cantilever style, that you're not going to have quite the rigid action you would have in a traditional bolt action.
Yeah,
what would you say? Push back if there's some.
Yeah, not the case. So this was tested to NATO mil-spec NATO standards for rigidity, for accuracy, and for reliability. So
Okay.
it's been tested thousands and thousands of rounds. It's been out in Europe. It's a proven design for about 2 years now. So we're just now bringing this over to the U.S. We haven't seen any issues you bending this at all, or having any issues.
Well, and I'm thinking of, yes, the pick rail, but also the rigidity of the entire action versus like a Tikka that's fully enclosed. It reduces vibration. It really comes together in accuracy. Have you shot this gun before?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, we've shot
And
this.
with good ammo, what holes are you punching?
I mean, it depends on how good of a shooter you are, but I can get a half-inch group with this gun pretty easily.
Okay, that's it. That talks a lot to the barrel quality. What's the price on that? About $495?
Yeah, you're close. You're close. So in a standard version, it's a $15.99 MSRP,
Yeah.
and then in our
Holy shit, guys.
our carbon fiber version, it's $18.99. So for the price point, what you're getting, it's a mid price point, same as the Tikka. If you're comparing this to a Blaser R8, or you're going to spend quite a bit more for your European rifle.
How's the SHOT Show response been to that gun, or have they just totally ignored it like these two guys would have had I not pointed it out to them?
It's been pretty receptive. Pretty receptive.
For guys that know what they're looking at, you have to know.
Well, it's a Beretta rifle.
Yeah.
And when guys want to come out with a Beretta, we have a reputation for building quality,
You do.
quality products, great barrels, great accuracy, and so been pretty perceptive and pretty fairly curious of what the platform's going to do.
Do you own one?
I do.
What caliber?
It's a 6.5 Creed.
You are smart. That's a great caliber. What do you do with that? Hunt?
I
Or
hunt
just
with
punch
it.
holes?
Hunt and punch holes. So my son likes to shoot. It's an easy little round for him to pick up and shoot. And,
6.5 is a great apocalypse caliber. I love it.
Yeah, it's great. It shoots accurate.
1,000 yard. Well, I wouldn't say it easy. Everyone acts like it's easy shooting to 1,000 yards. It's never been easy for me, but it's doable.
No, it's easy. You can shoot sitting down with this at 1,000 yards pretty easy. We actually had this out tested at our Beretta range day here earlier and had guys who don't really shoot a lot, targets from 300 yards out to 976, I think was our furthest one.
Ping and steel.
And you can ping steel with this thing, so
Nice,
it's pretty
dude.
awesome. So, pretty awesome.
Nice, dude. How's the overall health of the company, Beretta? How you guys doing? You must be doing pretty good because you're still on the main floor. You haven't been clown booted down to the freaking basement yet.
So yeah, I'll leave that to the higher ups, but yeah, we're doing all right. Doing all right. Still paying the bills.
Nice. You have any things super duper fun coming out that you can talk about?
Everything we got here is awesome. So we've got several new shotguns coming out with our 1301 Mod 2s.
We checked all those out and we were impressed.
Yep, we're awesome.
The 1301 and the A300 are sick.
It's a good shooting gun.
It's a great gun.
Yeah.
Good reputation.
Yep. Yeah, well, I appreciate you guys stopping by.
Thank you. Caleb from Beretta, and this is Jerry from HSL. This is Ryan from HSL, both veterans, even though they look like they're 18 years old. They are. They're really veterans.
Nice.
USMC, Army?
Army.
Marine.
Yeah, dude. Check that out. All right, little fist bump in action. Beretta, thanks for being so nice to us, Caleb, and
you bet.
thank you for correcting all our misinformation on that.
No, you're good.
Pretty
You're
excellent gun, actually.
Appreciate it.
TMP, thanks, dudes.